secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed, yeah. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it, yeah. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from defenders to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down. See me winning. You ain't like me then.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today we're going to talk about how to make a balanced offensive two-guard. But before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. As like of the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribing will put you on the daily uploads. Without further ado, let's hop straight into the video. Okay, so 6'6", 195, 6'10" wingspan is what we want to go with, because obviously we want to make sure we can get a really good mid-range with this build. All right, when it comes down here to our speed, you know I always try to go at least 80 with the speed, but in this instance we're going to go 81 because our speed with ball is going to push it to an 81. And again, like I always say, 85 minimum for your agility is just going to kill you if you're not able to play on the perimeter. So you want to at least have the agility to be able to move laterally, right? Then our strength, we want to go 73 on the strength. This is basically to give us like the strong handles and that type of sort. And then we're going to go 78 on the vert, right? So that's pretty much standard when it comes to the physicals for a 6'6" build. And then now let's get into the nick and crannies of how this build's gonna play. So this is more like a taller look. Like Dwayne Wade was 6'4", Kobe 6'6", but this is like a Kobe D Wade type build. We're gonna go 84 on the close shot. It's gonna give us that paint prodigy, that float game. On silver, we're gonna go 70 on our driving layup. That's gonna give us our physical finisher on silver. And then we're gonna go 87 on our driving dunk, right? So 87 on the driving dunk. You could use 2 cat breakers here to be able to get the 89 to get the 1 foot pro contact dunks, or you can just keep it here. And then we'll go 40 on the standing dunk to get that basic standing dunk animation, all right? Now we're gonna go all the way up to 87, all right? You heard that correctly? 87 on the post up poet. That's gonna give you gold post up poet, which again, this is very huge. This is like your post spin, your up and under, all that short in the paint is just gonna be really good for this build. Raises the chances of faking out or getting by the defender and making shots when performing moves in the post. Really, really big. A lot of information there, but it also says making shots. Very important to have this badge, especially if you're trying to make a D-Wade Kobe type build, right? Now, we're gonna go 87 on our mid-range. But if you add the +5 cat breakers here, you get dead eye on gold, you get set shot specialist on gold, and you'll get shifty shooter on gold, right? And you will get post fade phenom on Hall of Fame, which in exchange you can then put on legend if you wanted to, or you can put all of these on one of these on Hall of Fame and use your tier 2 badge still on this and get this on legend. Really doesn't matter, but for me personally, that's what I would do. I would have post fade phenom on legend once I push everything up to the max with my cat breakers. So I would use all 5 cat breakers here: 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. That'll be right at 92, and right at 92 will give you the dead eye on gold, like I said. So theoretically, if you're working in the post a lot, you might want to get the dead eye on gold with the +5 cat breakers, then use your Hall of Fame max +1 to get Hall of Fame dead eye, and then legend post phenom. You should hit a lot of your fades, I ain't gonna lie, right? It should be pretty lethal. But the build is still gonna be able to shoot the threes, so we're going all the way up to 83. That will give you the limitless on bronze, even though you're probably not gonna be shooting from limitless, because bronze limitless does not really work that well. But at least you have a good 3 ball, so you should be able to get your lethal zones in the 3-pointers, or if you're going to be working in the post a lot, get that lethal in that mid-range in the spot that you're going to be shooting a lot in, okay? Then we want to go 70 on our free throw, just in case you're trying to do a little bit in the rec. And then now on this end, we're still going to go 78 with our pass accuracy. Get that versatile visionary on bronze, which I think is good. Passing lanes are really OP, so being able to have this is going to help. Excuse me, as it says, allows for high-risk creative passes and alley-oops to be made more successfully. Then we're gonna go 81 on our ball handle. That's just to get our handles for days on silver. We don't necessarily need to have a high handles for days because you're not gonna be dribbling that much. You're gonna be working in the post. But this is where it gets really tricky. Now you have lightning launch on gold. theoretically, you can move this to Hall of Fame if you wanted to, but this is where I'm talking about when you're working in that triple threat. Now, like Kobe, you're working in the post and you face him up, work for the triple threat, explode to left or right, get straight to the basket, allow your post control, your standing dunk, your close shot, and your driving dunk all to work together. Like I said, this build is really meant to be working more in the post, like Kobe in that mid-range, okay? But so you do not need to have all that, but this is a very rare one. Now, let's say, for instance, this ain't your play style. The good thing is you can drop this all the way down to 80 to get Devin Booker dribble style, or 75 to get Zach LaVine, and then use all those extra attributes and put them elsewhere, okay? So that's the benefit of being able to have this, but I really think you have a lot of fun with having Lightning Launch on gold, okay? Now, defensively, we got to go 70 on our close shot. On our interior defense. We're going 71 on our perimeter, right? Going too high changes the name. So we got to go 71. We cannot go 74, unfortunately, but that's okay. It's not going to kill us. We still going to have a really good steal. We're going to have an 85 steal, which is going to give us interceptor on gold. So you're going to be able to play those passing lanes really well. And of course, you'll get that silver glove. Again, very, very, very high tier here. We all know how good 85 is with that gold interceptor. Passing lanes are really strong. Then we're going to go 74 on our block. That's going to give us our paint patroller on bronze. So again, the defense is still going to be really solid. Then we're going to go 71 on our offensive rebound, and then we're going to go 70 on our defensive. This build is going to be able to rebound. You got to have the ability to get rebounding because you're going to be around the basket, close shots and stuff. So you will have a great chance to get offensive rebounds, and that's why defensive rebound also. You get your box out on silver, you get rebound chaser on bronze. In my humble opinion, this is very, very solid type build. Now, when we look at the takeovers, these are the takeovers that you can get. So you can get driving dunk, and they can literally have a 99 driving dunk with this. And you see right there, it says poster machine. Amplifies overall dunking ability and makes skill dunks. You have Kryptonite, which is your driving dunk, speed with ball, and speed. That's another good one. Make It Rain, which is your mid-range, a three-point shot and speed. Another good one. Offensive threat, your mid-range shot, three-point shot, and pass accuracy. I wouldn't worry about that one. But this is the one that's really dope. Close shot, driving layup, and post control. And the takeover ability is deep post bag. Easier to beat defenders with post back downs, moves, fades, and shots. I feel like this is going to be the one you want to start off with just because this is how the Kobe Bryant build would be. That 91 close shot with that 94 post control now, with those animations that you're going to get, especially if you use your 5 cat breakers, get a 92 mid-range, this is going to be a really good takeover to have. You have the driving dunk and steal, don't worry about that. That's a steal, don't worry about that. Spot up shooter, this would be good if you just want to play a little differently with this build. A 93 three ball is really awesome, so keep that in mind. You get slice, driving dunk, speed, and agility. That's pretty decent, but Midi Maestro is one that I would definitely consider. Now the ability is Silky Shooter, easier to make perimeter shots off the dribble and boost shot chances shot chance of ankle breakers. Really what this is all about is just off the dribble. If you want to do like mid-range fades and that type of stuff. Lost Arc, driving layup, post control, and mid-range shot. Now, this is another one that I like, but again, I really think soft touch is going to be the bread and butter here. But Lost Arc also gives you the deep post bag, so you can do that. And then Driver, again, is another dunking one, which is your ball handle and driving dunk. This is if you want to go young Kobe, young D-Wade. This is where you want to go with the Driver. So in my humble opinion, Driver is going to be a good one. Soft touch is going to be a good one. And then of course, the Midi Maestro is ones that I like. But again, it's really up to you. There ain't no wrong answers here. And then of course, here you have my nephews and nieces. You have Dwayne Wade here. Believe it or not, you can get Kobe Bryant with this also. But Kobe Bryant, it requires you to have really slower speed, and I just don't want to do that. So I went away from it, but this is a balanced offensive 2-guard. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with the banger, man. And you know, when I say back to another banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.